Yes, discover. Hey, how you doing? It's a beautiful day out here. I'm out here with the waters today. What do I want to bring to you today? Will shock many of you because many of you are stuck with not understanding how important it is as a chosen one to believe. Sometimes chosen ones go through because we're always coming out of. At some particular point, we're coming out, but when we come out, there are so many that are blessed upon us coming out. I'm here with the waters because this water right here is a well-known river in Florida, where it goes all the way deep down to where you see the brown bridge that is up, where slaves used to come through just to be saved. It has so much history of war here. Spanish war fires. When I say friars, people who actually fought. But there was so much fires that happened that they have to commit, actually burning places, burning down places so they can make change. And some of you are going to have to burn some bridges in your life. Some bridges with loved ones, some bridges with family, some bridges with jobs, some bridges with family, some bridges with even places that you are living in. Because if you don't burn them bridges, then you're not able to see what's for you. So what's for you becomes of the eye. But you have to allow it to happen. You have to allow yourself to be at a point that you understand that, like this water have currency, there's part of the water that is straight. No problem. But then if you go over here, you can see the rings in the water. That's me. If I swim over there, I can possibly drown if I don't know how to swim. But if I swim right here where it's straight, and there's no ring going around to show that the currency changes. If I swim there, I'm okay. But if I swim where the rings are, you see the rings? I know you see, I see you from here. Just like this. I may not make it. And that's how it comes with life. Some of you gonna learn, and it's real, that even family members that we deal with, we begin to be like that currency. Not the currency of money, but the current that we see, that we go through. The current of that water when it changes. Because if I don't, listen, know when to move, when to get out the way, I may be caught up. And sometimes you may have to go through something because you have something that you're going through, you're going to get out of, and you're just preparing the other person with them signs as they are told to you. And they are told to you through the interruptions that you go through. That's why you change. That's why you leave. That's why you go certain places. That's why you don't allow yourself to exist in places that you know, I'm not going to grow. I got to remove myself from here. Because guess what? The currency is no longer smooth currency. It starts to change as you start to go around and you start to make changes in your life. And I want to bring that to you today because it is something that has touched the heart to speak about. And I'm going to sit down because I'm on the dock and I'm just enjoying the sun. But when you speak about it and you're able to tell other people, you're able to bring people out of what could possibly happen to them, out of the way, out of changes, out of unmarked behavior. Unmarked behavior is things that I just don't know about. There's no mark there. There's nothing there to let me know that if I see this behavior or I see this action that's going on in this place, what decision I have to make. And you come to realize sometimes your family members, they could be all smiling in your face, all doing everything they have to do for you, but they'll be the same one secretly taking you down. Some loved ones, some friends. And as you begin to notice it, you be in shock. You probably have to sit yourself down sometime and be like, I can't believe that my brother or my sister would secretly do that to me, would turn other family members against me, to make a mark on you, to make them think in action they cannot trust you, that you are not worthy of being around. Or sometimes it's just the places you go and the accomplishments that you made that they are unable to make. And then you realize, oh wow, I didn't know she or he felt this way, that they wish it was them, or they wish they were able to make the choices I made at that time. That in life, when you hang around them, if you hang around them long enough, they'll start to do things to change you and put a mark on you. That mark is that talk people would begin to say about you. Or she wasn't able to do this, he wasn't able to do that. Oh, and the family came, but the family had made it look like they were helping. But in actuality, one of them, or maybe two, had something against you. And they had to prove, and they had to take you down to put a mark on you. But as a chosen one, this is only because you are being used. And one day you will show them through your actions. Don't get mad at them. Don't curse them out. Say what you feel in an adult way and keep it stepping. That go with loved ones too. And motivate yourself. Because after that point, you're going to have to motivate yourself to understanding that you did nothing wrong. You did everything to save you. You did everything to allow yourself to get in a different area, a different spot, to get away from that possible currency that can take you under. You don't want to go there. You want to be on the straight path. You know? I'm trying to get better than where I'm at. I'm trying to do better. And I never knew that people will feel this way, that I thought that I was better than them. But it's not that I'm better than you. I just left a legacy of where I've been. And now you're trying to change the legacy I left by changing things about me. And when you begin to notice the people who are around you, when things begin to change, not in your favor, that's how you know the choice you have to make, whether to stay with them or to leave. And you'll be alone a whole lot. You're going to be all right. It's okay. You're enjoying the sun. You're enjoying the weather. You got no one around you. Your mind is clear. You're making different choices. This is the time for you to think. This is the time for you to take in what you notice and come back with change. Make it possible that you can go from one stream to another without losing everything there is about you, because you were chosen, because you're not going to be the one to do any negative moves. You are being tested, and the reason why you were chosen, you're going to go further. And if one day the same people should change and ever need you, you're going to do the right thing. That's why you were chosen. Sometimes some of them will never come back in your life. But that's okay. Life changes with value and volume. Volume, how loud can I express myself through my actions, through my change. And the volume is go by, you're not going in the same places for peace. You're finding peaceful rest that allowed you to have a peaceful mind, that will allow you to change in volume. How loud is my action going to be? What people will begin to notice, wow, it's okay this person being here. And that's how you begin to shut the door to the mark they're trying to put on you. But first you must work on you and learn how to walk away. It's so important. It's not going to be easy. It's never easy to walk away from a loved one. There's a lot of questions. Don't begin to question. Begin to wonder what happened. And ask yourself, was it possible that I never saw this coming? Because no one is perfect in the making of life, especially as a chosen one. You've been chosen to go along certain paths. And in this path, you're going to see and you're going to learn. And I believe I talked about this before. And in that path, I was in a different place, in a different position. Still in a different place, in a different position, still yet we go through. But my approach, my calmness, my change, I'm not worried. If I want to go get me something right now in an expensive restaurant, I can do it. And a lot of us even learn, we don't even work to do these things. But we're doing it. We make sacrifices. You make a sacrifice because you know where I want to go, where I want to live. So if I want to live there and go there, I may have to sacrifice and make some changes and live somewhere else. It doesn't change my pocket because I'm able to save. And when you save, you're able to what? Speak in volume. Speak loud. Look through the pages. and say, ooh, $1,000, $2,000, $2,400. That's mortgage payment. Your mind begins to think differently, not just rent, but mortgage. Your income begin to increase mentally, because I'm not working, but mentally I have learned through taking the time to take knowledge in and reading how to get passive income so that I'm not worried about income. And then the next thing you learn about protection. And while you're doing all these things, your family, the same ones who question you, who tried to make their mark on you, will begin to even look at you. And do some of the same things that you are doing to grow. But now you're apart, you're separated. It's a reason you're chosen. You're chosen to speak in volume. Everything you do is in volume. Turn up the volume. Do not lose yourself. Do not mope, do not grope. Allow yourself to be used in a positive sense, even when things look grumpy. Things like tomorrow, I don't know where it's going to be. Let me tell you, it's been 3 days straight. I've been getting straight passive income and not working, yet learning how to achieve more passive income that can be income. And I pass it on to you, and I pass it on to others, because not just the income but the investment. I can pull my phone out now and see, okay, I didn't have to touch this investment. And still, I can go to a special place, restaurant, a hotel, sleep for the night, eat for the night, and not touch my investment. Now, last time I did this video, I wasn't able to tell you that. I was working. This time, my mental value is woken. Because there's a plan for you to have your own, to do your own, to know how to receive your own. Yes, you made a mark out there, and people try to change that mark on you by placing another mark on you. But because you know how to move up in value and make change and not go back and come back in a negative way, fighting, screaming, yelling, cursing, doing things. You always try to uplift your family no matter what they put you through. You know when to leave. It could be years. It could be months. They call you, you know what type of distance love to give. Okay, it's been some time. So if it's money and they never ask for money and you got the money, give it. If it becomes a pattern, then I need to show you how to get your passive income. But you are chosen to speak in volume. I'm sitting here right now, I'm speaking in volume because a lot of people can't sit right now. They got to keep moving. And even though they're moving, they're going through. But you can make your own choice. You know what you want to do. You have accumulated some type of standard, some type of structure, some type of stability that becomes ability, that becomes availability to making life changes. Last time I walked on this very dock, they rebuilt the whole dock, by the way. I think it was shorter. And you see the columns. Now, the docks are shorter, but I had 2 car accidents and lost everything. I had nothing. And sometimes you could be in the same position, but it's not the same. You're up in value. I have stability. I stabilize myself so I can move forward. And people are seeing that, they entrust in you to help them move forward. So that's why we get on YouTube and we talk to you. I have people now, one YouTuber selling their channel, they at 3K, 300,000 views. Well, 3,000 views. 3,000 views. I would like to be at 300,000. That's probably a call for me. But and you can get their channels. And I was like, wow, that's interesting, you know. But would it be interesting to get there yourself? To be able to receive and be at that productivity, then have a mark. I can't be there. I can't do it myself. But yet the door is open for you to still receive. And it's ironic because I invested in this same person. I'm donating money to support the channel. And what I told you, I'm not working. There's a lot that I'm doing and I'm not working. It may sound like I'm giving much, but even giving a little is a lot of the heart, a lot of the energy. It could be 100% of what the next person has given. That will put you in a different position. I turned up the value. He was like, nobody's going to invest in me. I invest in you. And yet I want others to invest in me. But if I don't invest in others, how can I expect the acts of something, of someone that I'm not willing to do with somebody else, that I know he's doing great in numbers? So turn up the volume. Remove the mark. Allow yourself to get this passive way of learning other streams of income, making it legal so you have no issues. But first, you have to recognize, I may have to let go of some loved ones, some friends, and some family. I still love them. You always have the love. You just need the distance for change. Until next time, BS and discover.